Like, share, subscribe. Live for Love TV. Awesome!
Welcome back to Live for Love TV. Today's the 18th day of the 10th month of the 23rd year inside the 21st century. Hope everyone's doing extremely well out there. This day in October, the 18th day, as I said, I want you to get up and do the best you can today. Now, you could be watching this video at any particular time in the future. So whenever that time is, it's still going to be the now, and you need to get up and do the best you can. Don't wait for any other time. There is no other time coming. It's always now. And for all of those people who like to tell the young people, especially people of my generation and older, like to tell the young people that there was a good time or a better time 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, stop it. Just stop it. There was no better time than now. There's never been a better time than now. And all of this, delusional talk that a lot of the people of my generation, I'm tired of them. Most of the people, I don't even talk about the past with them anymore because they're so delusional. They pick out the bits that they liked, the things that they remember that were really good, and they leave everything else, as if it didn't happen. And then they tell young people how times were better in the 70s and the 60s and people were more together and we were more united. Stop it, man. You know it's a lie. You know it's a lie. The evidence is coming out every day, right now, in history. Sorry, in the present, right now, people are coming back from the times when I was young and talking about how many people were molested. If times were so good, how could so many people be molested and we didn't hear about it? Constantly, females, even young men are coming out. Men are coming out saying they were molested here, they were molested here. This happened to them, that happened to them. Da, da, da. So, but yet you claim times were better then. Because you didn't know what was going on totally, and we didn't have the internet, the social media, and we definitely didn't have the openness and the honesty that's going on around now. So you always thought that things were better, and so you tell young people stuff like that. In every single time in history, there's always, as the Bible says, the wheat and the chaff, the good and the bad. There is no good time followed by a bad time. And there's no bad time followed by good. They come together. They're tied together. You can't have one without the other. People talk about, for instance, when I was growing up, we used to go to the Notting Hill Carnival, and people remember those days and say, yeah, I loved it. We're on the corner, we're there all night, we listen to the sound systems and music, you could be on, the blues went on all night, but there were some bad things happening at that time. Don't be fooled about that, because we had bluesers up on the front line, on all the side roads, all over Ladbroke Grove. A lot of women were getting rooted out down there, trust me, in those clubs and those blues and stuff like that. And they got some stories, and all this what they call multiple men on one woman. That was going on, but that's not what some people want to remember. They've heard of it, they'd have known of it, but they just talk about what they remember, what they want to remember. All of this stuff goes on all of the time. There is no good time, as I said, followed by a bad time. And there is no bad time followed by a good time. It all is wrapped up together. So that's why I'm saying to you that if you're a young person right now, or if in the future you see this, get on with what you have to do now. Don't wait for a better time. Don't think that, oh, maybe the winds will change and then things will come into your favor. They never come into your favor. They're in your favor when you take the bull by the horns and you decide that you're going to make them in your favor and you're going to do what you need to do. That's what I promote on Live for Love TV. I don't know any good time that's any better than today. I don't remember any good time. Not when I was 10, 12, 13, 14. Of course, when you're a young person, you're so naive. You listen to elders, you listen to people around you. You don't know what's going on in your wider community. You don't know what's going on in the world. So it appears when you were a child that things were better than they are now. But if you have any sense and you can actually go back with an adult's mind and look back and see what was going on at that time, you'll realize, just like you see the big struggle that's going on in Palestine right now, that's been going on forever. Remember in 1967, when I was a young boy, they had the 6-Day War, and they thought that war was going to be the war to end all wars. They thought that was going to break out into a world war. It was 6-Day War. It's the same thing you're seeing now. So it's been going on forever. It's constant. It's constant. You get a lull, you get the news turns to something else where they want to say, oh, that's more important than this right now, and then it comes back. So the times are not something you can go by. If you're a person as a get up and go person, you've got things to do, whether you're going to do your business, whether you're going to do different things, write a music, I don't know what you do, what creative stuff you're going to do it now. Whenever that now is, do it now, because there's no better time. You're not going to necessarily get any inspiration later on when you've got money in your pocket, or later on when you've got no money in your pocket. You need to do what you need to do now. Don't let, and I say elders because it's elders in my generation and those who came before me that love to talk about their time as if their time is better than your time. Shoo them away. If anybody in the 80s or 90s tries to tell you that their time was better than yours, you need to stop talking to them. And my generation too, and even those below me, don't let them tell you, because what it is that they have put themselves into a delusional state that they either didn't know what was going on, or they look back with rose-colored glasses, as they say, rose-tinted glasses, so that they pick out what they liked and what they don't like. They pretend it never happened. That's what people do all day long. And to be honest with you, some of you young people are going to get older and do exactly the same thing that your parents and your grandparents have been doing. But I'm saying to you, those of you who are the real get up and go people, those of you who are the real people who are looking for wisdom and looking to do something a little bit different than the people around you, take no notice of these people. They don't understand the times. The times are always the same. There's never been a good without a bad in any time in history. You can look back at it. If you look back in 2,000 years ago, you can see how bad things were. But if you look back 2,000 years ago, you can also find good down there. Exactly the same, because it's always in the same time, in the same space. That's what's happening. So take care. See you soon. Live for Love TV.
One step more, one step more, one step more, one step more, until you reach your goals. One step more. This is Live for Love.